All right, welcome back. And now straight to cricket. We've always been talking about it. So any state we see performing so well when it comes to discovery of talent and at the same time start nurturing to stardom. What else do you expect here on STV? We'll always want to give maximum support to them. And right now, I've got my main man talking about Ingram Jones, the head coach of Lagos State Cricket Association, joining me right now. He's been too busy. We've been looking for a way to catch him, but no. He will always be very, very busy with the kids out there. Welcome again to Sport Cafe.
Thank you for having me again.
What's been happening? In fact, as we said earlier, we had a pre-show talk, and to make it easier for the audience, we decided to make it in 5 places. So we have 5 place segments right now. Let's start with school cricket. I know you've always been going back to school to see how we can develop and discover talents that we can nurture to stardom. What's been going on? Let's start with school cricket and the transition of those players we have seen you discover. What next for them?
Okay, so I started in March going to schools. I'm pleased to report that we've had a few of those schools now. We've got children that are now training with the Lagos State, and a few of them up for selection to play for the state for the upcoming youth festival. So National Youth Festival. So I'm really excited about that. And it's not just because I'm in the area and I'm coaching these young people, but the other coaches have seen that as well. So it's a selection with all the coaches watching the players perform, and the players that have been coming from the schools have been doing very well, to add to those players who've already been at Lagos State. So it's been really exciting, and more schools are playing cricket, and more schools are taking on the idea to become academies, which is exciting as well. So you can have more. We've got 8 new schools actually playing cricket. So that is a phenomenal achievement if you think about the time we've had so far. Just getting started. So from September, I think we're going to be going into even more schools, and it's going to be very exciting. So I'm excited about that. I'm also excited about the fact that, talking to the Permanent Secretary, the ability now to be able to not only get into the schools, but start talking about district cricket. So sport being played across the different districts, and then from the districts playing a competition, and then from that you've got those players that are going to be good enough then to represent at state level. So yes, I'm really excited. School cricket, district cricket, and where I am, state cricket. So
now
excited.
From school cricket to transition. Let's talk about transition of these cricketers.
Yeah, so we have 5 ladies now that have come from the school system, predominantly government model college. They are now transitioned from school and now playing in a matter of 4 or 5 months. They're now playing cricket for the state, and will be representing for the under 15 girls, the National Youth Games. So really excited for them. What a transition from school to now playing for the state. Exciting.
All right, the last time you came around, where we stopped was the high performance program you have. Right now, let's look at that.
So 15 players were brought together to do this high performance program.
15 players?
15 players now. 15 players boys, 15 players girls. Only 11 players play in a cricket match. 12th is like a 12th man, 12th woman if there's an injury. And then when you go to a competition, normally you travel with 14 players. That's just in case there's injury. Of course, you may want to make a change in the game. So yeah, we've trained with those players, and historically in the past, we haven't probably prepared as well as we have now. We've prepared long in advance for these upcoming tournaments. So exciting times, absolutely.
Okay, exciting times, absolutely. Let's now talk about the National Youth Games. How ready are these girls and boys, knowing fully well it starts towards the end of this month?
Yeah, September.
September.
Yeah, it's all the guessing game, wondering when the actual tournament's going to be. But I've said from July, we need to be ready. So we've called camp early, got everyone together, got everyone training. So we're looking forward to the tournament. Expectations are high, and they need to be. And it's just a matter of going out there and delivering now. So, yeah.
We are good to go.
We're going to be good to go.
All right, and then we know we have been watching so closely, and we're talking about how to really focus on these kids to keep them busy and keep them off the street. But Interestingly, for the first time in a long time, we've been involved with the senior teams, men and women. Let's talk about that.
So obviously I got appointed as head coach in February, but last year I did do a little bit of stuff with the seniors. This year we're going to be preparing much more intensely. November's when the tournament will be, I believe, for the National Sports Festival, and it's a very serious tournament in seniors. So I hear it all the time about, and I've seen it, how intense it gets. And last year, how other states celebrated, the demise of Lagos. It was not nice to see, and obviously this year we're going to come a lot harder. We're going to really push. We want to win that, and we're going to be very aggressive about it.
All right, let me just quickly go a bit to other sports and still come back to you. But don't forget the fact, you are not an Arsenal fan. That will be our party shot, so we'll get to that point. But right now, you've heard him really talk. He's been working so hard when it comes to development of cricket in Lagos State. And we should equally give kudos to the state for doing so well to really give in to see how they can equally now discover these young lads that at the end, it's not just Lagos State that will be enjoying or reaping from this, but definitely the nation at large. Now, before we leave the studio, your target generally as it is, would you say you've been able to meet your target when it comes to cricket and your responsibilities here in Lagos so far?
I think that it's not for me to judge.
But
really.
You're satisfied with what you've seen
But
so
from
far?
what I've seen so far, if I started appointing in February, March, we've got 8 playing schools, we've got young players training with the state side. So yeah, I'd say it's steady.
On a final note, let's now go, leave cricket a bit and just talk about, we know that the English Premier League starts this weekend, and definitely we'll be seeing Arsenal and Crystal Palace play the first game of the season on August 5, which is actually on Friday. And fortunately, he is an Arsenal fan. What are you looking forward to this season?
Okay, listen, I said to you last season, I said that I didn't think Arsenal would qualify for the Champions League. That's when everyone was raving about Arsenal's form. Arsenal are the king of the friendlies. They are brilliant at friendly football. When it comes to league, it's a different matter altogether. Overall, if they don't make it for the Champions League this year, they need to sack Arteta. But I think he should be sacked already, personal opinion. Against Crystal Palace, you would expect Arsenal to win. Gabriel Jesus has been scoring a lot of goals. Odegaard's been made captain now, I believe. You'd like to think, as an Arsenal fan, that they should beat Crystal Palace. Patrick Vieira, obviously, the manager.
And the secret of Arsenal, don't forget that.
Yes. So I would have rathered it the other way around, Vieira being the manager of Arsenal and Arteta being the manager of Crystal Palace, but you can't have everything, can you? But no, on a serious note, I think Arsenal should beat Crystal Palace. I expect Arsenal to do better than they did last season. Whether they qualify for the Champions League, that's a totally different conversation altogether.
All right, on that note, I want to say massive thank you to you for joining us on Sports Cafe today. And at the same time, to a big thank you to you. We love to call him Adeyemi, but his name is Ingram Jones, the head coach of Lagos State Cricket Association. Thank you for joining us once more.
Thank you.
All right, on that note, I want to say massive thank you once more, and let's make it a date for the midweek edition of Sports Cafe. As usual, will be highly informative and well packed at the same time too. So we'll catch you again. Enjoy the rest of your day.